It's the Browns and the Bengals, and it comes your way next.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Cleveland Browns Stadium on the shores of Lake Erie. Today it's week 4, and we've got what should be a great one here, as it'll be the Cincinnati Bengals taking on the Cleveland Browns. Hi again, everyone. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, we look at this Browns ball club. They were winners last time out, so they'll be looking, Charles, to make it 2 in a row.
And what I enjoyed when I watched their game tape and their victory last week is they put it together in every phase. Good offense, good defense, and some key plays on special teams. Let's see if they can get that second win in a row.
2-1-2 teams, each hoping to get back to 500, and we're underway in week 4. This fielded right at the goal line. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. So here come the Browns for their first drive on offense. And leading them out there, their 6'5" quarterback.
And you and I both know that any win is a good win, and that's what they did last week. But there was also plenty for him to work on in his game, wasn't there?
Yeah.
2 touchdowns, an interception. Yeah, you know, he wants to increase that a little bit in terms of ratio. But first and foremost, they did win the game.
In motion right comes Jackson. And they're going to give it to him on the jet sweep. Oh, this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1. Simply not much more you can ask out of your running back. Over 100 yards and the 3 touchdowns.
And for an old coot like me, I loved it because he did it on the ground. A running back taking control of the game. That's what I like to see.
Hold on. An old coot?
Coot, C-O-O-T.
All right, I'll look that up later. The Browns at 1-2 through the first 3 weeks of the season. And they got off to the tough 0-2 start, but come off a very important first win of the season last time out.
And it's tough when you find yourself at an early season crossroads, but that's exactly where they were. At 0-2, they were thinking if we fall to 0-3, things can spin out of control. But now at 1-2, they shouldn't feel the need to press out there. They're now back in a good spot, find a way to win some games, and keep moving forward.
On 1st and 10, Gordon. Jackson's got it over the middle. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door, 1st and goal. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2.
Here's where we need to see some tenacity from this defense because they've been pushed right down the field on this opening drive. They've got to find some.
And he's in. Touchdown, Browns. A great effort there with his 6th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Browns are on the board first here this afternoon. Well, first quarter, maybe too early to talk about statement drives, Charles, but that sure seemed like a statement drive right there.
Well, if we're going to talk about statement drives, I think what they're saying is we're going to establish the run. They gave it to him early and often on this drive, and he wound up taking it into the end zone.
The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. The Bengals offense here ready to rock and roll. Joe Burrow is the man at quarterback.
Would you say that last week's performance by him, workmanlike in terms of numbers?
1 touchdown, 1 pick, but obviously a loss.
Yeah, that's the bottom line for him. All he cares about is how do we find a way to win the game. Maybe leans on a few other parts of the offense, and hopefully springs a receiver or 2 free.
11 MP.
Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
On 2nd down, Burrow. Open man is Higgins. Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4. That is catch number 300 now for his NFL career. throw. Trying to get it to Chase, but it's intercepted. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line. And that's a ball that he is going to want to keep, his first career interception in the National Football League.
And I love what teams do when that happens. You bring the ball to the sideline, the equipment guy grabs it, he puts a piece of tape on it, writes on it so that you know what it is, and then they tuck it away so that you can have it for later and put it on your mantle. Pretty good deal for him right there. Now he's eager to get back out on the field and get his second one.
Throwing to start the drive. Gordon forced out to his left. That's complete to Slayton. No, nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle it.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Throwing on first down. Gordon flush to his right. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try and pass downfield that fell incomplete.
It'll definitely be a disappointment to come out of this starting position with just 3 points. They need to try to dial something up now, 3rd and 10. Rolling to his right. Touchdown, Browns! Michael Woods, his first touchdown on the year. And the Browns have taken a 13-0 first-quarter lead.
The full team is involved in this game early, aren't they? Go down the field, score on offense, take the ball away on defense, and go right back and score again. You got to like the way that's working for them.
That's exactly right. Touchdown, turnover, touchdown, 2-score lead. A little bit like you at breakfast this morning. I got to get this in. You had a perfect omelet, dropped it, so a little bit of a turnover. You went right back though and got that omelet and crushed it.
You got to do what you got to do.
Yeah.
Got to do what you got to do.
A little worried about your hands, though.
Yeah.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. Now a hit and a loose football. And they will take over at the 29-yard line. So problems compounding themselves here on the return. They just give up the touchdown, and now they lose the football.
Yeah, partner, things are starting to unravel a little bit for them right in front of our eyes. They're going to be looking for some answers, and quickly.
On first down, Gordon. He gets it complete to Jackson. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. A good pickup there, 26 yards. They'll try to run this one in. And they'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. A great play there with his second touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Browns are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Well, fair to say they've got something here in this rookie running back, and he's in for the second time in the ball game.
And, Brandon, it's a position where there's often a lot of turnover, a lot of competition at that spot. But he's proven to them that he wants to be the bell cow guy that his franchise can rely on.
Point after, right down the middle. And it's now 21-0. So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away. And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. Cincinnati coming back onto the field here for their second drive. Charles, it's kind of gut check time. Look, I know it's early, first quarter, just their second drive of the game, but they've already thrown the interception, given up the score. You're down double digits. They got to figure out something, and pretty quickly here.
No doubt about it. And when we look at that sideline, I'm sure you're observing the same thing I am. I don't like the body language at all. They look like they're in a state of stunned disbelief. So to me, we always talk about someone stepping up and making a big play. I think it would behoove them if multiple guys step up and make big plays right now. They need something positive to happen, and they need for it to happen now.
Now Burrow on first down. He gets this one to Boyd. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. 21-0 our score after 1. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Bengals in control of the football as they've got it with a 2nd and 1 coming up. Throwing again, it's Burrow. And that's caught one more time by Boyd. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver try to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at him and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline, and make it.
And Burrow going to be hit and taken down. They got him. Derek Brown. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him.
3 scores down, not even a halftime yet. They are not getting much generated offensively. They've got to figure it out.
It's tough because this defense just seems to be playing with so much confidence right now.
They really are. They are on their toes, and they're getting at them.
Meanwhile, Burrow's throw taken in here by Chase. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 7th play of the drive, forthcoming on 3rd and 8. Here's Burrow. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 22-yard line. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Looking for Chase on the out route. He's got him. No gain, and it's 2nd down. On 1, ready? 2nd and 10. Again, it's Burrow. This pass complete to Higgins. It'll be a gain of 5, and now it's 3rd and 4.
Simple drag route here, lined up out left and tried to work his way back across the field. You probably saw me twitch there, partner, because I think he wanted the ball a little bit sooner. By the time he looked it in, defender was right on him.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
On 1, ready? 1st and goal, Cincinnati.
Mixon. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down.
At the 2-yard line.
Here we go.
Another try for Mixon. And this time he is in. Joe Mixon, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Bengals get a bit closer. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And they'll cut the lead to 21-7. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This taken in at the goal line. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Getting set to go again as we look at the back, heading onto the field again. And he's well on his way to a 100-yard game. He's already more than halfway there. We're only in the second quarter.
And what I've always loved about running backs is they'll tell you, I had no idea how many yards I had.
Right.
Those guys have an innate sense of where they are in a ball game and how many yards they've accumulated, because you know they're always working towards 100.
He's been working well towards 100 here. On 1st and 10, Gordon. Catch made by Slayton. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. And a timeout is whistled as it appears there's a Brown shaken up on the play. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Looking to throw. Gordon. That one almost intercepted, but it's incomplete. Not a good throw there, and it'll be 2nd down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy things up here. They'll look to throw again. Sliding out of the pocket. Going right side, he finds Slayton. And now timeout is whistled as it appears there's a Brown shaken up on the play. Well, the medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. Now 2nd and 5. Back to throw again. He'll buy some time right. And he's brought down, but not before a gain of 13, down to the 13. 1st and 10 in the red zone.
And that's a nice throw right there, and I'll tell you what I've seen in recent times and actually watched a presentation in the offseason from a college offensive coordinator. Showed about 10 different drills that he runs with his quarterbacks to show them how to get out of the pocket.
And that's going to be caught for the Browns. Touchdown. Michael Woods with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Browns will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
That score that they just gave up there, that's a tough one for their defense to swallow because they've had a tough time through the first 2 quarters. They really were determined to get a stop there, unable to do so. That makes their comeback hopes that much more difficult.
Now the try here for the point after. He knocks it through. It's 28-7. So that drives 7 plays in length, and it's capped off by the Browns' touchdown. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And not willing to risk another fumble, he'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. Joe Mixon and the rest of his offense making their way back onto the field. First month of the season, those numbers pretty solid. Does he continue that?
I think so, because when you come out of the gate this strong, that means that you have planned for it and you like the results that you're getting. So I wouldn't have any doubt that the head coach, offensive coordinator, actually called him in and said, look, you're our guy, okay? We're going to continue to stick with this as long as we're winning games. You ready?
And the ball is knocked out. And it looks like one of the DBs has it. And they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. He's been good. His guys are winning. So far, the recipe working here in the second quarter.
He doesn't like to just tote the rock. He wants to carry his team on his back, and that's what he's done throughout this game.
Yeah, he's done that. He'll be hoping to continue that trend. The Browns will quickly use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Being chased out left. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
I tell you what, that's a veteran play from a guy in his first season in the NFL. A lot of rookies are trying to force something there. He thought better of it, and that was the right decision.
Shakes off the sag. Flushed out right. And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. On the right hash, officially, this will be a 51-yard attempt. And did he have enough? He did. He kept it on line and managed to tuck it into the bottom right corner. So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to set to get the football first. And they trail here as we get started in the second half. Taken at the goal line. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. The Bengal offense now with a football first here to begin quarter number 3. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball into the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
First down, Bengals.
11 Thomas. Right, 80?
They will throw on first down with Burrow. That's taken in by Higgins. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that's going to bring up second down.
Brings up second and 3 at the 40-yard line.
11 Thomas.
Now Burrow. Short throw to Smith. Shrugs him off. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. First target, first catch, and a first down. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. This is caught. It's Boyd. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Inside 4 minutes to go, third quarter.
12, 12, 12. 11 MT. 12, 12.
Mixon with a first down carry. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
A gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
Burrow looking to pass. He completes it to Boyd. So give him 2 yards there on the completion. And it's 3rd and 4 now. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Now it's Burrow. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete. The Browns D locked in on 3rd down. Brings up 4th. McPherson's kick is good, and they get a little bit closer here as the lead's down to 3 touchdowns. So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps them inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
This taken in right around the goal line. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. So here are the Browns to take over. They were winners a week ago over the Steelers, and they lead this one as well as they start here 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And some room to run now. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 64 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Off the bootleg. Gordon. He'll get the hook up there to Woods. And that's good for a gain of 6, and it'll be second down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4 at the 44-yard line.
From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. 7 yards there and a first down. And they'll keep leaning on the running game back to the ground. Now he's able to break through 1 tackle, but it slowed him down enough that he could only manage getting back to the line of scrimmage. Third quarter action. Appreciate you joining us from Cleveland, Ohio. 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun. Gordon got his man complete over the middle. That's Woods. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 21. 3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we're back now here in Cleveland. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. Hands it off out of the gun. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1. run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the fourth quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he's going to ball his way down to about the 1-yard line. A good run, 8 yards there, and it'll be second and goal.
Brings up second and goal.
They'll try to run this one in. And he takes this one in for the Browns score. Punching it in from a yard away. And the Browns up the lead to 4 scores now here in this fourth quarter.
Well, he'd been the workhorse on this drive, and it would have been unfair to bring someone else in to finish the job. So they go back to him again, and he delivers with a touchdown run.
Out comes the kicking team here for the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. And it ends with a 1-yard touchdown run. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21. Cincinnati now ready to take the field. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
11 empty. 11 mighty.
On first and 10, Joe Burrow. Wide open receiver complete. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line, tackled there. So on the other side of the field now, it's first and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Now this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end, complete. That'll go for a gain of 7, and it'll be second down.
Second and 3 at the Browns' 33-yard line.
Out of the gun, it's Burrow. And he drops it incomplete, and their struggles continue here.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops from one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
And Burrow going to throw again. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. And he'll be taken down with a first down as they get about 14 out of that one, and we go to the 2-minute warning. They're passing here, Joe Burrow. He'll drop this one down to Mixon, and they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and it'll be second down.
At the 13-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Well, it just seems like all game long there hasn't been a lot of sync quarterback to wide receiver on this side of the football.
They haven't been on the same page, quarterback and receivers. Heck, they haven't been on the same grease board when you draw plays up. They haven't been on the same surface tablet that you look at on the sidelines. Nothing's worked for them. They've got to find a way to start matching each other's movements.
At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
And he's brought down. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th.
Gun. Got.
To the air again, Burrow. And this is caught. Well, they get one back, picking up the late touchdown here, but still down big. Well, that's just how they drew it up, CD. His first read was there, got it to him quickly, and into the end zone.
Absolutely excellent execution by all involved. And the coordinator, got to give him credit, found the perfect play call. Quarterback let it fly as soon as the target came free, and his guy made a nice catch. Just how you draw it up in practice and then execute it in the game.
So it would no doubt be a miracle comeback from here, but let's see what they can do starting with the onside kick. And the Browns are able to cover this one up. And they're down big here in the 4th. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
Here's 2nd and 7. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And it's still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to 3rd down. Here's a give up the middle. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. Now it looks like he'll throw here. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground. Well, 4th quarter with a 3-score lead here, Charles, but they're still going back to the air and looking for more points.
Well, with this game well in hand, it's an opportunity for the guys to come up.
He's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line. And they just took a timeout with 2 seconds to go. This one obviously decided. Not sure they needed to take it, but we'll take it with them. Well, they could just run this clock out, but here is the field goal unit on 4th down. And the kick is good. So you wonder how this one might be remembered the next time these 2 teams meet. But until then, this game's over. Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.